Hello, my name is Etrian, and in this series I'm going to be documenting my learning and developing journey as I strive towards a hopeful future in the game development industry. A little bit about myself. I've been kind of experimenting with code and development as a hobby on and off for quite some time, 15 years or more. Um, But now I've wanted to really get serious about it, fill in the gaps of my knowledge, and really try to get some real published and polished products out there. So, without for any further ado, today I just wanted to go over what my goals are, what steps I've already taken towards those goals, and then from this point on in the series, I'll be following one of the projects I'm working on. In terms of long term goals, I have three. First is I would like to get a full time career in the game industry, right? Design, development, whatever role that's going to look like, I would like to get started on that pathway. Second long term goal is to complete and release a dream project. Now, what I'm talking about here is a game where I can release it and I can look at that game and be like, this is a game that I would play. This is a game that I'm proud of. And having something like that on the market and available for anyone who wants to play it, that would be a dream come true. Third goal, and this one's a lot simpler, just always be learning. Always be learning best practices, good habits, the latest conventions. Just want to keep my knowledge up so that I can be easy to work with for both, collaborators and also just for future me. So I don't look back on my code and say, what in the world was I thinking? All right. Now, in terms of a more short term situation, we have a few short term goals as well. First off, is Unity has these learning pathways, kind of like first party courses to go over their functionality. I want to complete the ones that are relevant to what I'm trying to learn. Second, I want to build a portfolio of a few small, perhaps, but polished projects. Third, and this comes highly recommended from several friends here, I want to participate in a game jam. And then lastly, I would like to build a habit of keeping devlogs throughout this journey. So I have been working on this for a few weeks, right? And I'm only just now starting to do the devlogs. So there's a few things to kind of catch up on, and that's what we'll go over here is where I am now. So in terms of those short-term goals, in terms of the Unity pathways, so far I've completed one. That's the Unity Essentials pathway. That was mostly just delving into the basics of the editor, the tools available, what the different panels are, etc. Very basic, very easy to get through. And then the second one, much longer. This is going to be the Junior Programmer pathway. Currently, I'm about 40% of the way through that one. This one is a lot more in depth about the C# coding, right? So this one is something I'm intending to complete, but also balance with working on my own project. For the next item, working on that portfolio of polished projects, good gracious. First off, as part of the coursework in the junior programming pathway especially, there's been a lot of like really small games that have been made as a part of that, right? We did a shmup, we did an auto runner, there was a Flappy Bird clone, there was some kind of sphere battle game where you're trying to knock each other off of a platform, there was a soccer goal defense sort of game. But I didn't really feel like I personally designed these so much as I took the assets and the scenes that were given to me in the coursework and then I scripted them also as part of the work, right? However, for this next one, the personal project I'm working on, this one is completely from scratch, ground up, my work. I'm calling it The Town is Lava. I'll go into more details about it as the series progresses, but that's what I'm going to be tracking throughout this devlog series, and I hope to be very proud of this one, and that's going to be the big thing that I'm going to be balancing my time with between completing these educational materials and developing this game. Next item is participating in a game jam. Not a lot of progress on this one, I'll be honest. I've only just started looking into it, but I am looking into it and I do intend to join one as soon as time permits. I'm very excited to see what all the fuss is about with these. So more updates to follow on that. And then lastly, my last goal, to keep up devlogs throughout my journey. Well, this is it right now. This is happening right now. So hoping to remain consistent with this. And that is just about it for introductions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in episode 1.